He was a brilliant young attorney, a man who literally went to school to master the law. So when he decided to commit the ultimate sin, he believed his legal mind had designed the perfect cover-up. For months, he wept on social media, mourning the horrific death of his girlfriend. He questioned the cruelty of the world, but behind that digital mask of grief lay a terrifying truth. He was the monster everyone was looking for. To the outside world, 33-year-old Thubelihle Mpisi and 26-year-old Mahlako Rabalao had it all. He was a practicing attorney. She was a highly successful IT specialist. Together, they shared a beautiful 3-year-old son and an apartment in the bustling hub of Midrand. But by early March 2023, the picture-perfect life was shattering behind closed doors. Mahlako was done. She told her close friends and family that the relationship was over. She was packing her things, she was moving out. And for Mpisi, a man used to being in control, that rejection was something his ego couldn't handle. On March 7th, just days before Mahlako's 27th birthday, the tension boiled over. In a fit of rage, Mpisi used his bare hands to strangle the mother of his child to death. For 2 days, Mahlako's body lay hidden. Mpisi wasn't panicking, he was planning. As a lawyer, he knew that without a body, there is no crime, and without forensic evidence, there is no conviction. On the night of March 9th, 2023, a horrific scene unfolded in President Park, Midrand. A luxury Mercedes-Benz was found completely engulfed in flames. When emergency services finally doused the fire, they made a stomach-turning discovery in the wreckage. The barely unrecognizable remains of a human being. It was Mahlako. He took to Facebook posting public tributes, expressing deep shock and crying out about the pain of losing his partner. He even played the role of a grieving father, wondering out loud how he would raise their toddler alone. It was a performance that almost worked. The fire was so intense that medical experts couldn't determine the exact physical cause of death. Mpisi thought the flames had eaten all the secrets, but he seriously underestimated the South African Police Service and Senior State Advocate Michelle Bayart. Mpisi flew to KwaZulu-Natal thinking he was safe, but over the next 4 months, after the discovery, detectives quietly built an airtight digital trap. First, they pulled the cell phone records. On the night of the fire, Mpisi's phone pinned directly at the crime scene in President Park. Second, they'd uncover his escape route. Mpisi didn't drive his own car to burn the body. He ordered an Uber. Detectives tracked down the Uber driver, pulled the trip logs, and secured a testimony that placed Mpisi physically moving away from the burning Mercedes-Benz. Finally, forensic delivered the knockout blow. They proved that there was no smoke inhalation in Mahlako's lungs. She was already dead before the fire started. The blaze wasn't an accident, it was a deliberate cover-up using petrol. In July 2023, the law caught up with the lawyer. Mpisi was arrested in KZN, realizing the mountain of evidence against him. He abandoned his bail application and waited for his day of reckoning. Fast forward to August 2026. Inside the South Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg, Judge Gcina Malindi looked down at the 33-year-old attorney. Despite having no direct eyewitnesses, the National Prosecuting Attorney's circumstantial puzzle was flawless. The court found Thubelihle Mpisi guilty on all counts. For the brutal murder of Mahlako Rabalao, life imprisonment. For malicious injury to property, 5 years. For defeating the administration of justice, another 5 years. The National Prosecuting Attorney welcomed the heavy sentence, sending a clear, uncompromising message across South Africa. Gender-based violence and femicide will be met with the absolute maximum worth of the law, no matter who you are, even if you are a lawyer. Mahlako Rabalao was a daughter, a successful professional, and a loving mother whose life was stolen just days before her 27th birthday. Justice was served, but a 3-year-old boy is still left growing up without his mother. What do you think about the digital evidence that broke this case wide open? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, subscribe for more deep dives into true crime, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Stay safe out there and see you in the next video.